welcome to MWR on the Mic, a brand new podcast we're bringing to you live from Schofield Barracks, Wheeler Army Airfield, from our MWR. I'm Kristen Myers. Let me introduce our MWR director, Miss Lori King.
Woo, hey. Thank you very much for that intro. That was oh, good. Thank you for the round of woo. Anyway, this is one of many podcasts that I hope that we're going to have in the future, right? Because we've been planning this for a long time. We really want to do things like this. We want to have it interactive. At some point, what we want to do is gather some feedback from the folks who watch, and maybe they have questions, maybe they have topics.
Maybe give away some prizes.
Right, some prizes. We're going to have prizes too in the future. I know we've got good big plans for that. Anyway, so really excited about this, but you know, we just have to introduce a special guest, very special guest.
Oh, wow. Check out that get up.
I love that.
Love it, Rob.
Thank you guys for having me.
Rob, so classy. I love the outfit. Check him out.
I love it. Lederhosen.
Yeah.
What do we owe this special appearance?
I think we're going to talk about Oktoberfest this upcoming weekend and all of the great things that are encompass that event.
Right,
so.
but first, Rob is our newest business recreation division chief. It's the first time we've had a BRD. We've always had a BOD and a CRD, but now we've got a BRD, and he's handling all of it.
Yeah, it's been great to get here to Hawaii and to make a difference in the community.
Yep.
Hopefully make our community, our programs better for the community and have the best MWR in the Army.
Which
That's
we are.
awesome.
Which we are.
So we're excited to bring Oktoberfest here. I know Oktoberfest started in 1810 as a wedding celebration in
See,
Munich,
that freaks
Germany.
me out because I can't imagine having a wedding celebration in that kind of style.
Oh,
it's time for
it's time for
trivia.
fun.
Okay,
ready. Okay, that's my cue, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That is.
All right, so I get the first question, which I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm the boss or whatever, but
Probably.
it's a softball. All right, true or false? Ready? Oktoberfest is celebrated mostly in October.
False.
False.
See, I told you it was a softball.
We had to go nice.
It starts in September and ends the first week of October.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got it right because we're having it in September.
We are doing it in September.
Yeah, right?
job.
I
That's
know.
right.
job.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. All right,
Thank
Rob,
you.
you're up.
All right. What food is eaten the most during the Oktoberfest celebration?
I still think it's beer.
Schnitzel. Beer.
Beer. Well, beer's a
beer.
carb,
It
but
is
it's
a
not really
carb.
real food.
It's got yeast.
But I like where you're at. You can make bread out of it. I guess it's got,
Like where your
There we
head's at.
go.
But no, actually, you're both wrong. It's roast chicken.
See,
chicken.
what?
Yeah,
is
I would
that?
have thought bratwurst
Like
or
Kenny
something.
Rogers Roasters, like chicken. Like,
Yeah, no,
like
no,
Costco
and it's not
chicken?
like
Like Zippy's?
Costco chicken, like Zippy's,
Zippy's?
yeah,
Oh,
like
okay,
Zippy's, yeah.
okay.
We'll go with that, you know.
Okay, well, it's got to be
So,
pretty special. I mean,
yeah.
I guess
it's-
so.
I mean, well, Zippy's chicken is definitely special.
Okay,
So,
all right.
so
Sometimes.
yeah.
Chris,
So-
I think you got something. What do you got?
What's the record for holding a full beer stein right in front of you? Which I don't think I could do very long empty.
Just one?
I
It's
don't-
got to be full.
Every time I get in that contest, the problem is I go from here to here to make it
Yeah,
lighter, and
yeah.
then I'm
Emptying it
out.
out.
Well, that's a
so-
technique.
But you get a free beer out of it,
Yay.
you know, especially if they don't put water
I'd
in
play
there.
just for that.
I'm going with 17 minutes.
What do you think, Rob?
Ooh, I don't know.
I mean,
14 minutes.
23 minutes and 40 seconds in 2024.
Wow.
Oh, so recently.
Recently, somebody
Jeez.
broke the
Okay, so
Guinness
somebody
record.
must be really.
Man,
Yeah.
it had to,
I
must
mean,
have got a bodybuilder out there.
It
or
had to
something
be. It
to
has
just-
to be hard to do, but I didn't realize it was going to be that hard.
All right, Laura, you got another zinger?
Okay, my zinger. What is the official opening ceremony called where the mayor of Munich taps the first keg?
Party on, Garth.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
You're never
don't
going
know.
to guess
What is
this.
it?
You're never
No.
going to guess this. I'd love for you too, but I don't think. Ozaftis. It's tapped.
Oh, like tap the keg.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of kegs, look at this. This is going to be at our Oktoberfest,
Yeah, we're gonna
right?
have some great
We're
people
gonna tap
doing
it.
it.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
So
Awesome.
what is? How do you say it again? Ozaftis. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask Ben how
That
to
sounded
say
very
that right.
Italian still. Very Italian.
I said it with an Italian accent. Okay, Rob.
All right. So, fun fact: in 1896, 17-year-old Albert Einstein, I must have stuck a finger in the plot to get this hair, by the way, helped his family's electrical engineering company install the lights in the Oktoberfest tents. This early interest in technology from Einstein would later revolutionize the world.
See, and I thought he was popular for E = MC². I didn't realize he
was
was
just
popular
smart all
for
around.
lights in Oktoberfest.
I mean, it does extend the hair.
No, Annie did my
Yeah.
hair. You know, stick it in the socket, poof, you're good every day.
Maybe that's where they got the name Stein, like
Yeah.
Ein as in one.
I think it was a Stein.
Einstein.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
maybe.
See how I did that?
All right,
Yeah,
so
I thought
last
that was
one.
cool.
Every year, the most unusual items show up in the Oktoberfest Lost and Found. Want to hear some of the random ones? A prosthetic limb. How do you lose that? You know, you're hopping out on one leg. I don't even know how that works. False teeth. I guess they just drink and they're not eating. A Viking helmet.
They
I
probably
can
fall
see
in the
that.
Stein.
I can see
Well-
that. And a tuba. A tuba.
Well,
It's
see,
very large. How are you going to
But
leave home
those,
without
so
your tuba?
3 of those things I can see they were filling with beverage
drink out
and
of.
drinking out of, and
then
just forgot them, because they drank. That's a lot of alcohol to hold in one of those things. And you just kind of hop
I
on
can see
along,
how you
or
would-
you
yeah, I
you
could
forgot
see
your
how you
instrument,
could
or
forget your
I mean,
tuba.
Viking
Well-
helmet. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a beer out of a Viking helmet?
I'll tell you something. There was something very small that was the last thing that was reported that is actually missing a lot. A grasshopper, a live grasshopper. Somebody returned into Lost and Found a
So
live
that
grasshopper.
Wow.
That doesn't even make sense.
I mean, did they pet it like Jiminy Cricket on his shoulder? I mean, I don't know.
Maybe it's a
Anyways,
special
okay,
friend.
so let's get to the fun stuff, guys.
All right.
Food and drink. This is what we're really
This
here
is what
for.
Oktoberfest is about.
Rob,
Yes,
tell
it's a
us.
fest house.
Family, fun,
Food.
food, and for beer.
For beer. Love that. I love that. For
4S.
beer.
So we're lucky to have on staff 2 professional chefs. So Chef Royce and Chef Matt, come on out and let's see what we have for
Bring
our customers.
it.
Come on.
Time for the food.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Chef Matt, what do
So
you
we've got
bring?
the original Schneider Weiss. This is the original German beer that we're going to be serving at.
Okay, this
our
is
Oktoberfest.
exciting.
We've got 4 German beers, 3 domestic beers, and
That
then
is
we're
a
also
very
gonna be
small
doing
sample.
Some. This is a small sample.
It is
We're
a
also
very
gonna do-
small
We have 2 other beers. We're going to be doing a grapefruit German beer that we have as well, and then we also have a White Claw Cosmo beer that we're going to
Okay.
be doing as
Ooh,
well,
White
so-
Claw.
Yeah.
Cosmo.
That sounds interesting.
Okay.
This
All
looks
right.
good.
So what do
Yeah.
we do first? Are we trying the beer or are we going to go into the food? What's happening?
Well, let's see what else Chef Royce has for us
What do you
here.
got? Oh.
Oh, wow.
So that's what the actual
Actually
plate's going to
look
look like
like.
right at the
Okay.
event. It's going to look fabulous like that. We just get bites because there's no way we can eat that whole
Part
thing.
of our spread for Oktoberfest this year. My left, your right, we have bratwurst with a little bit of a sauerkraut. In the middle is going to be kielbasa with pickled cabbage, and then the last one's going to be our Black Angus half-pound frank.
That is huge.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is.
Crazy.
You see is what you're going to get. So.
Oh,
That is
wow.
awesome. I don't know. It's just fantastic. Well, let's try some of this,
Okay.
guys.
Okay. Well,
should be
wait a minute.
exciting. Oh,
We talked about
exciting.
kielbasa and bratwurst, didn't we? I think we need to know what the difference is because I
yeah.
know that. I mean, I make both of them at home. For me, they just taste.
They look identical.
same.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
So bratwurst is actually from Germany. It means to mince or mince. And typically it's pork, sometimes beef or veal.
Okay.
And then kielbasa is actually from Poland.
Oh.
It's Polish dog. Very nice.
Okay. All
And
right.
then we have just a normal standard Frankfurter, as known as a hot dog here in America.
Fancy
That's
hot
just
dog.
a much cooler name.
Not hot dog.
Much
Yeah.
cooler name. Okay.
Fancy.
All right. So we trying it, guys? Come
All
on, let's
right.
do it. All
Sure.
right. I'm gonna bring mine on over here. All right. So I'm trying. What am I trying, Royce? What's this one?
So that one is going to be your bratwurst. A
Bratwurst.
little bit of that pickled,
What's the one with-
sauerkraut cabbage. And then the red one.
I'm gonna do
you
that
have in
one.
the center is going to be your Polish kielbasa
I'm gonna go with that one.
and with the house made pickled
then-
cabbage.
Oh God.
Of course, the last one is our Frankfurter.
I
I'm
could
gonna
just
go
eat
with
the
that
pickled
with
cabbage
the.
all day long.
Look at this
What did we-
mustard.
You called this the Rolls Royce of mustards? What's this called?
That's a whole grain mustard. So
Is it named after
Oh.
you, Royce?
I wish. I wish. At Oktoberfest, we're going to have different types of mustard and condiments.
I'm gonna dip it like
So the
that.
mustard you have is the whole grain mustard. So it has a nice texture to it, almost like tapioca pearls.
Might be a caviar.
Awesome. Well, thank you. We're gonna dig into this.
Thank you guys so
God.
much.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes, that was crazy.
All right,
That
let's
was-
talk about
All right.
this event.
Yeah. So let's talk about it, Rob.
right.
So
Yeah, so the event is going to kick off at 1700. So that's when the 5K worst run happens. And it's not the worst run because you're actually running. It's called that because you're going to run and you're going to be able to sample bratwurst along the route. at the same time that started, the Fest House will open. So there'll be live music going from the 25th ID band. All the kids' activities will have started. And so then when the runners finish, they'll join, and each runner will get a root beer or an actual beer, as long as they're 21 or older. And then the event will transition into all types of fun, contests, games. DJ will play music once the 25th ID is complete, their band is complete, and then so much more. So
Yeah, there's
I
a
think we
lot
have one of our
going on.
runners here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
there
know.
she is.
Oh, the worst
Oh, yeah.
one. The worst.
Look out for this guy at
Uh-oh.
the
That
guys.
was pretty. That was pretty bad. It wasn't the worst, but it was pretty bad.
Pretty fun though.
so speaking of the worst run, there's still 300 medals for the first 300 people.
Yes.
You get a medal when you register. It's $30 to register.
They are.
There's 50 spots left
Better
as
get
of
in
today.
there, get those
You better get
medals.
in there and signed up.
Got
And the
some more.
medal doesn't disappoint, does it, Rob?
No, it's right. Let's see if we
Beautiful
can.
medal. All the medals
It's-
for MWR are
It's
amazing.
pretty bloody.
It's right here, and then we also are going to be selling the shirts for $25 each. So if you want to
They're
commemorate
collectible.
your run, there you go. So you can have your little medal starting your Mr. T starter kit and a T-shirt
Yeah,
to go
that's a
along
big.
with it.
So speaking of collectible
Oh yeah.
mugs, okay, so we have these mugs. They aren't just here for props; they're for real. So when you go to Oktoberfest, you pay what, $20 for a mug,
Yep.
$20 per month.
and you buy the beer. So you have to buy them. But anyway, you still have the mug. You get to
fill
keep it. And if you see over here, you see a blue mug and a white mug. Every year we have a different mug, and they're all very cool. So you
Very
got to get
collectible.
one. It's very specific to Hawaii. So you gotta join in the fun and get one of those. Collect them all.
Yeah,
right?
definitely
While
should
you're
collect,
here.
because everybody collects them from all over the world and wherever they've been, I have a handful myself, and I'm always looking to add. And this is a beautiful looking mug. So
They're great. So speaking of the Stein, so Mr. and Mrs. Oktoberfest competition. Tell us
Right.
about that.
so there'll be 5 different events.
I was a judge once, by the way.
Oh,
Just one?
That's scary.
just one. So you can't participate now because
You've already done
I know
it.
the rules.
Yeah,
right?
know the rules.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, so there's 5 different events. Each couple will participate and gain points for each event, and at the end, whoever has the most points will be Mr. and Mrs. Oktoberfest.
That's going to be awesome.
They're
and then
not necessarily married, are they?
no,
Or
you
they
can just be
No,
friends.
okay, they
No.
could be just like anybody, right?
Well,
Yeah.
then Mr. and Ms.
Ms.
Yeah,
Mia.
I
Let
can
me correct
understand.
myself.
So what?
Thank
There's
you.
Stein holding.
Yodeling.
There's chicken.
Yeah, there's all kind. We're not going to let it out so
don't
they
know how
can't
that goes.
practice ahead
Oh,
of
yeah, we
time.
don't wanna tell you
know.
all our
It's
secrets.
just part of the thing.
Yeah, well, but not
They're
everything should be.
gonna know it.
yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
yodeling.
Yodeling.
Oh well, no.
Don't tell them all the competition. They have to get there.
Yeah.
No, they have to
Well, I
know.
mean,
They-
we've already
don't
let
wanna
the
practice.
yodel out of
Yodel.
the bag, so to speak.
Yodel out of
so-
the bag.
So you had a great story about somebody
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a yodeler.
Oh
so
my.
Yeah, Mr. Dan Ahern, a retired DFMWR director back at Bragg. I was working with him, and all of a sudden I heard yodeling in the office, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I walked down the hallway, and there he is in full lederhosen and yodeling. And this man could yodel.
Showing off
Could
the chops.
really yodel, and I
It's
was like,
Dan Ahern, by the way. Did
Dan
you say
Ahern.
Ahern, yes, that's the
Sorry,
proper
Dan.
German pronunciation.
But
That's right.
yes, he was my first experience with Oktoberfest in the military. That was fun.
But also for the kids. So there are things for the kids. It's not
Absolutely.
just,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
Yep.
So there's a lot of things like I think we mentioned bouncy houses. I think there's a little keg toss, but root beer floats.
Oh, those are the
Let
best
me tell you
root beer
about the root beer
floats.
floats. They are so cute, and they have a cool little glass the kids get to keep.
They get their own little mug.
And they have a little mug, whatever it is, and it's so, and they line up for it. That's one of the most
It's so
popular
great. And the
things.
ice cream
Yeah.
is so cold and so refreshing.
They
and
love
Hawaii.
it.
It's great.
They love it.
I
The
love
kids
getting
love
those
it.
myself.
yeah,
Fantastic.
and there'll be some face painting as well, and a couple other activities. So there's something for the whole family. So this is not just an adult event. This is a
All of us.
a family-friendly event.
See, it's hard to
Can't even
say
say
all
that
that.
You
after
only
a
had
small
little bit of the
sample.
flavor. You only
I
had a
promise
little
I
bit of
didn't practice
flavor.
before we started.
You
so
have like a milliliter of
I know, right? I mean,
Well, this is just
I'm not a Pilsner guy. So.
it's just some of the MWR events we have coming in. So, like, if you guys are interested in what we're doing, check out himwr.com for upcoming programs, events, for what facilities are open, their hours. There's so many things going on in all of our services on the installation. So please check it out. There's some upcoming events. I know, Rob, you've got one coming up in October.
Yep, so we have a couple events actually. So we have the Spooktacular that is going to be held indoors this year at the Tropics. They'll have food trucks outside, and all the other fun events will be inside. So you don't have to worry about getting rained out this year or having lifeguards at your event because there's a
'Cause of
lake
flood.
out in front of the
Yeah.
stage, you know. So
Wear your costume. It won't,
yeah.
it won't
Oh,
yeah,
get
wear your
soaked.
costume.
Wear your
Your
costume.
costume,
We're going to
yeah.
be wearing it the next segment, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
well,
so
that's-
and then
that might
there's the
happen.
costume
Aren't we?
dash
Yeah.
as well. So get on WebTrack. If you're not familiar, look up WebTrack and register. You can also register in all the fitness centers. Great event, a lot of fun. It's open to your parents, your kids, your dog, parrot, whatever you got, you can bring it. You know?
Parents.
So
So, any, well, you got one more?
Yeah, no. I was just going to say, what memories do we have?
I was
Let's
just
talk
about to
before.
say,
Okay, go for
so
it. Go,
memories.
go, go.
So, Oktoberfest. I told you guys about Mr. Dan Ahern and his fun yodeling. You know,
good.
I can remember as a little kid being on my dad's shoulders. I must have been like 3 years old. And he had a beer in each
What
hand
year
and
was
me on
that?
his shoulder.
What year is that?
1987. That's right, 1987.
oh man.
Okay.
So yeah, it was great. That's my first memory of Oktoberfest. Is my dad having a wonderful time while I was on his shoulders. Yes, I survived. I didn't die.
That's good.
Lori, what you got?
Okay, my Oktoberfest memory is I'm 22 years old, first time overseas. I'd never been overseas. Went to Oktoberfest in Munich with my then husband, my friends. We went to an Italian tent because I'm Italian, so I thought this is going to be a great cultural thing. They teach us a song. I'm real excited about it. Oh, da 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 da, you know, singing and da 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 da. I didn't learn Italian at the time. Now I know it. Little did I know we were singing a not so lovely song. It was a little bit dirty. So yeah, so
Thank
it was a
God there's
little
no
embar-
Facebook.
and no thank goodness, because my mother would have had a fit. But we had a good time. An hour and a half of singing that song. Who knew?
Love it.
Yeah.
Rob, do you have a fun one?
Yeah, you know, just I think, you know, how it being, you know, I've been to so many garrisons that how it's celebrated everywhere you go, whether you're in the States, Alaska, Korea, Japan, that this carries over. It's universal, no matter where you're at. And it's something that families can enjoy no matter where they're at. It's familiar, it's a good time. And and then I'm sure we'll see tons of people this weekend that have been to Germany and will be out in full
Yeah,
Dirndls and
regalia. They'll have the
Dirndls
whole
yeah,
thing
so
going.
it'll be a good time, you know. So I think it's just that, you know, how it brings families together and how the, you know, MWR as a whole brings it together.
It's. I think
fantastic.
I know we have like the big events, but this might be one of the.
That's one of my favorites.
The,
definitely.
yeah, this might be one of the cooler ones.
It's fun, you
just
know,
really
there's stuff
cool
for the
and
whole
chill,
family.
so, yeah.
It's great. All right, well, this was fun, guys. I can't wait for the next one. You know, talking about the fun stuff we have going
I
on.
know. I'm trying to pick my costume out. I'm gonna be ready for that.
You know, looking forward to Oktoberfest this weekend for some wonderful food and libations and music from 25th ID Band.
Which they're very good.
They are amazing.
They
Cannot
are
wait for the brass
very,
band.
very good. No matter what they do, they're very good.
It's great.
Okay.
And thank you, Rob, for joining us. Hopefully you can become a permanent staple as well. We'd love to have you here in your
I hope
commentary.
so too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for that. It's great. We'll have a surprise for next episode.
Yeah.
So.
And thank you for watching our podcast. Thank you for listening to us and enjoying this podcast with us. We look forward to hearing your comments and feedback.